What up, what up, what up, man? Just got the movie, man. Let's get my car real quick. Oh, turn my cam off. Shit. Alright. Shot. Hold up. Get this thing in poetry. Oh, damn, I can't even do it. Alright, it's cool. Um, yeah, man. I give it comeback head review right here, real quick, man. About hold up. Shit. Hey, what up, CP3? My volume good, homie? I'm in the car right now. Volume good, press one if volume good, man. Can you hear me? Man, make sure everything good. Hold up. Damn. This movie theater packers. This movie theater actually pretty packed today, man. Alright, good, cool. Um, man, honest instant reaction right now. I give about five out of 10. And this is the reason why. I think the story felt kind of rushed to me. You know what I mean? It felt kind of rushed. You could tell like they did a lot of reshoots and stuff. And it's I start with the good right now. I go and start with the good. Red Hulk. I mean, I'm not spoiling anything with this. Red Hulk. Thunderbolt Ross. That Harrison Ford was actually pretty good. He was you kind of tell they were trying to make him out to be like a certain person people don't like. But I see it a little bit different, man. He had a little bit of both of them in it, like Trump and Biden in them. Like as the older dude that with temper and everything, they try to kind of split the difference in that. You know what I mean? But like the whole fight. I mean, first of all, Red Hulk. And this ain't a spoiler. It's been known. Like Red Hulk probably gonna do be like it's like what 5 to 8 minutes of the whole movie. But like the build up is very good. Like I did like the build up. Why? I like the some of the flight action scenes. That was a good look. That was a good look. That was it kind of solved a little potholes in couple movies. I believe the Eternals. It's not a spoiler alert. They said in the trailer. So that Harrison Ford and a little bit of the Anthony Mackie. Anthony Mackie wasn't bad in this movie. He Anthony Mackie, man, he's a good actor. The, so here's the negative. Here's the bad. Marvel right now they need to get a whole new staff of writers, like legit. They need to find some indie movie writers, some people that could develop these characters a little bit better. Because a little bit of the story felt rushed. Um, like it's you can see they try to kind of it's a It's a character in the comics. She's like the Israeli version of Captain America, but they kind of downplayed that a lot. I mean, she actually wear a similar suit as the comic book, except the comic book version. Especially during like the 80s and 90s, she had a Star of David on, so they kind of took that out of it. But they didn't really divulge into a story to like her motivations as much in her personality, and that's unfortunate because she's actually a pretty good character in the comic books. And I old girl is okay. She's okay, but I would really prefer they should have had Bombshell play that part. Like the girl, the woman they had play her, she looked like she was like 4'11" in that role, like 4'11", not even 100 pounds, and she was like beating up NFL players, which is wild. I mean, I understand like Scarlett Johansson small and I forgot old girl name. They all small and stuff fighting, but like at least like Scarlett Johansson brings some gravitas to the role. Like she's a femme fatale. Like you know, this lady, man. I mean, I think she got something, but I didn't like her in that role. I didn't like her in that role because Saba is. Matter of fact, when I get home, I'll show y'all a picture of Saba. But I mean, Saba's fairly attractive. I mean, everybody in Marvel, the women and stuff, they pretty much bombshells. And I think you kind of take away from the character if you don't lean into that. So that part took me out of the movie a little bit because like she was small, like doing like legit beating the hell out of fucking 6'2", 6'3", you know, 230 type cats. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? I'm driving right now. I can barely look at the chat. So with that, man, that took me out of the movie a little bit. Danny, I believe his name, Danny Ramirez, the new Falcon. See, because like when they did redid Sam Wilson as Captain America, he ended up getting a new Falcon. So Danny Ramirez plays the new Falcon. And I kind of like he believe it or not, that's gonna be a positive because like he played a good sidekick. You know, he was like, you know, young dude in the Air Force that took that role. So I like that. That work. The dude who played Isaiah Bradley. I mean, he was okay. He was okay in the role, like for what they asked. Right now, like really all the actors and actresses, condensed, all the actors and actresses did a good job. The problem with this movie is the storytelling. It felt rushed a little bit. Like it felt like something was missing with Thunderbolt Ross, like his backstory of why how he got to this place of like redemption or whatever. Like how he get to the presidency. That part was kind of lost. It felt like it needed to be explained more because like everything I'm saying right now is not spoiler. It's been in the trailers. So the the ugly part, we I feel like you needed more Giancarlo Esposito. He wasn't in the movie as much, and then Service Society is a main part of the Captain America Rogues Gallery, and it wasn't really explained a lot. It's a lot of the. It's like about 6 or 7 of them. They like different snakes, and they kind of connected to Luke Cage, like Luke Cage, the Netflix series, and all that stuff. They connected to all of like by like 5 different. They're big Avengers roles. Bad guy, the Service Society. So that, to me, that's the ugly part. If we had more of him, and then they show more people of the Surfer Society, and I mean, the story could have been a little bit written a little bit better, So you got. I mean, I'm not gonna go in detail of like who else is in the movie because that could be potential spoilers. It's a lot of stuff you don't see in the trailers. But everything I'm coming on, you already saw in the trailers if you watch the trailers. I can't even. Like I'm over. I ain't trying to like look at the phone. I'm on a freeway right now. I would start at. What else? So if y'all go watch it, the end credit. I mean, you could probably. I tell y'all, man. Like if y'all want to watch this, y'all don't worry about sitting through the credits because the credits long. Credits like 5 minutes long. You could probably see the end credits on YouTube, man. Because like you know, it's stuff that we already know. You know what I mean? If you've been watching some of the MCU stuff, so overall, I give this like a five out of 10. Like it really did have potential of being better. It felt like something's missing. And then comic book side of me, I really I, they did address some of the stuff that like a comic head will be like, man, I don't really, this is kind of dumb. Because like most comic book heads don't really like the Sam Wilson as Captain America storyline, just because he doesn't have like this, he doesn't have superpowers except for his suit. But in this movie they do answer a couple of them, couple of the situations, and I feel like that was of all things that probably was like the most adequate part of the movie. They did explain that, explain his struggles for you know taking up that shield and everything. So I'm a little easier on that. Like some people are still like they're not giving Disney any leeway on that. You know what I mean? So man, god damn it, gotta be traffic out here. So I should drop. I can't even drop the link. I mean, if I drop the link, I had to look at the phone. So I'm trying to think of some more stuff. I got so the, the, here's the thing about Red Hulk though. Like in the comic books, he he's a it's an acquired taste. Like a lot of people, the diehard comic book fans, don't really like it. Like Hulk's main enemy should always be like Abomination, or maybe like the leader. The leader is the character see all of Hulk's enemies got affected by gamma radiation, or like they part of Hydra or something like that, or it's one of Thunderbolt Ross's henchmen or whatever. So that's the common denominator with all the Hulk the Rose Gallery. That's what they call the bad guys, Rose Gallery. And then can't see eye to eye with like folks like Thor, Logan, Wolverine, um, Thing always get into it. And I think like him and Venom gets into it a lot, like in the '90s and stuff. So I mean, he's kind of he's like that uncontrollable nature type situation. So with Red Hulk, like that kind of in a lot of comic book heads, that kind of diminishes Thunderbolt a little bit. Lockheed. What the hell y'all talking about? Damn, this traffic horrible. I'll show y'all real quick. Hold up. Look at that traffic. Yeah, there's fucking construction every goddamn where. I actually, honestly got true, my hopes wasn't really super high on this on this movie, man, just because of some of the other, like the Falcon Winter Soldier. I didn't really too much like. I didn't too much like that show. I don't like it. Matter of fact, only Disney Plus show I actually was like rocking with hard was X-Men '97. Like, cause like I like WandaVision until it got to like episode 3, 4-ish. Not actually 4. Hold up, I could do it now. All right, there you go. See, I'm in traffic now. I can look at the phone a little bit. Hey, y'all want to come up? I could drop the link if y'all want to come up. I'm in traffic right now. The fuck? Let me damn, I can't. Hold up. How the fuck y'all? I can't get to the chat right now. Oh, it was a wreck up there. No wonder. Motherfuckers can't drive, man. All right, I gotta be fast and furious real quick. All right, I'm back. Had to get past that shit. But it was an all right movie. I'm not gonna say it's garbage or anything, cause like the actors and actresses they did the best they could with that script. That it felt stilted. The story felt stilted, then rushed and stilted. You know they Disney definitely needs. They need to get a whole bunch of new writers, like legit. I'm talking about across the board. Like they need to get new writers for the Lucasfilm stuff, and just Marvel. It literally writes itself. Like a lot of Marvel stories, like X-Men. Look, it's X-Men, and I don't even go X-Men. X-Men could be a little complex, but like Blade should have been a show in. Like make that movie R-rated. You know what I'm saying? Wesley Snipes or whoever you can find you a young dude that could shit. All these UFC fighters that retired, just put their ass in acting classes. They could fight a little bit. They could swing their strike and everything. Make them, you could at least you can make somebody into Blade like legit. Like Blade is not like no super. All you gotta do is really have a look and you killing vampires. It's almost like they're allergic to like show masculinity. That's it. So then another thing with this movie, you had some masculine traits. That's one part that's different than like Shane what's the Shane? What's the Shane? Not Shane Zoo. I better say some more comment shit. It came at that Asian movie that came out with the Mandarin and all this stuff. I can't think of the time. And then like Internals and stuff. Like a lot of movies been kind of like watered down, comic book movies. This one it was actually pretty masculine. I'll give them props on that. They did kind of get away from the stereotype. Although like the lady that plays Saba, like I didn't believe her as that character as much. But like you know, you had like Stan Wilson, Andy Mackey did. He didn't play like a little bitch or anything. Like you saw him growing, his character grow. So I give them props on that. That's how you supposed to do it. If you're gonna write comic book characters or somebody, especially they don't have powers and they taking up something, which by definition I'm gonna be against a little bit. At least his character did grow, and you can see where he can, he probably could be. He won't go as much as being convinced us that he's Captain America, but you could tell he could be if he ever get back to being Falcon, he's gonna be a whole different type of person. Because I think that Falcon should not be diminished. I mean, when you make the hell when you make Falcon into Captain America, right? You diminish that character that's been historically black since the '60s. That's the overall problem I have with making Falcon Captain America. Is that you diminish uh, a trademark of Marvel. Like again, he was the second black character, main black character in Marvel history. I'm trying to remember who was the first one. I think it was. I want to say it was. Damn. You know what? When I get home, I look that up. Cause I know Black Panther was number 3. It might be Luke Cage, Power Man. This is number 1. But like, it's that's the only problem I have with the whole premise of the movie is the fact that you did diminish Anthony Falcon, that the comic book dude, the comic book character, just because like you feel like you need to give Anthony Mackie the mantle of being Captain America. And on their behalf, the writers, they did address that a little bit. You know, they did address that. So I'm not as hard on this movie as some people you're gonna hear. You probably hear on the net. Like there's a lot of comic book heads, a lot of movie critics are hating on this movie hard. But I'm not gonna sit up and say it's Captain America Winter Soldier, like Infinity War or anything like that. What's up, Mr. Chicago? I'm not gonna sit up and say it's not on the top echelon of Marvel movies, but it is better than like the Eternals. It's better than what's it, Shang-Chi. It's better than Shang-Chi. Like Shang-Chi should not. It's on par with. I'll say right now it's on par with like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which a lot of people didn't really like it that much. It's like right around there, right around Thor 2. Nah, Thor 2 might be better than this one. Iron Man 3 might be like like around that range. Because I mean, Anthony Mackie is a good actor. They didn't use enough Giancarlo Esposito, which man, we got to cherish him. Like he's one. To me, I look at him. He's like right a tier under Denzel, as like actors that never really miss on role. Like every time they on roll, they steal the screen. So we got to cherish him and give him his roses, man. Like shit, he been cold since Fresh. You know what I mean? If y'all old enough to remember Fresh, that's a classic movie right there. So I hate they didn't get to use him. I hope they use him more in the future because like that character can be something. I mean, Surface Society, I believe he King Snake. No, Sidewinder. He's Sidewinder of the Surface Society. If y'all Google Sidewinder in Marvel stuff, you'll see the character he's playing. I'm glad they got him as that because like there was rumors they was gonna try to make him into like Magneto or some shit like that. Try to do some race change on iconic X-Men characters. I'm like, nah, don't do that, man. Look, X-Men. The beauty about X-Men, right? every character relates to everybody. You know what I mean? You don't have to do no race change. You just got to cast them right. Somebody's gonna relate to them characters. Andrew Dub. Goddamn! I said Andrew. You got me, man. Andre. Love Andre. I'm driving right now, man. I just saw. I looked down and saw that, man. My bad. Anyway, but like, I'm curious how they're gonna. I've heard rumors about the new Spider-Man. That's gonna be interesting. Cause if y'all don't know, they work on Spider-Man for the new Spider-Man, Disney Spider-Man right now. And I've been hearing rumors that they're trying to bring Punisher and Hulk in it. That's the rumor going around right now. Yeah, I did the CP3. I fucked up. I looked down yeah, I fucked up on that. You need Andre just need to take that W out the motherfucker, man. We can't be glancing and shit. Niggas be drunk and shit. I'm not drunk though, but like, we see that and it just goes straight to, I blame Thumbnail Lady for that shit. She started that one. Man, hey, he gonna knock me off a panel now. But so yeah, that's a rumor about Spider-Man. Like it's gonna go back to old school a little bit. Cause like if you saw No Way Home, they were hinting at that. So the next thing coming up for Marvel is Daredevil, the show, which from what I've been hearing, it's going back to like the Netflix style. I don't know how much I believe that, because I mean Disney can't get out their own way. They might, but like if they if they do Daredevil the right way, because I'm a big Daredevil fan, believe it or not. I got like close to like 200 comic books, 200 Daredevils, from like Daredevil 32, like 1964 Daredevil 32, all the way to like Daredevil 300. That means like I got like 90% of the Frank Miller run. The one like because I believe he the one that put King. See, Kingpin was a Spider-Man villain. I believe Kingpin was in Spider-Man 111. Don't quote me, but like he made Kingpin out to be what we see in the new Daredevil show and stuff. All that Daredevil stuff from Netflix, most of that came from the Frank Miller run. Uh, I think I got that. Don't quote me on that. I think I got that at the house. I got two long boxes of Daredevil stuff, and like I got Daredevil 131 and 132. The only big Daredevil one I don't have right now. I need a 168. I need the I believe that's the introduction of Elektra. I need that one because it's the introduction of Elektra, then it's the death of Elektra. I believe that was like in the 190s. But if y'all just catch in, man, like I'm what's called Captain America. What are you doing? You can't drive. I gave Captain America a five out of 10, only because of the writing. The writing was suspect. I'm not going to even lie to you about that. They Marvel they need to tighten up. They need to get some of them these HBO writers. Hey, I mean, that movie could have been Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier 2, if they were wrote that movie, if they were wrote it right. It's a lot of, I'm telling you, like the story is gonna feel real weird. And to be honest with you, like I'm coming from the dude who watch like Scorsese and fucking Kubrick and shit all the time, and read like the original work. So like when I see bad writing, it's gonna stand out like a goddamn sore thumb. You know what I mean? So, oh, by the way, hold on, I'll read that paragraph. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm about to get about to be in my house. Got to get in the garage and shit. Uh, I'll take the trash out. All right, let me back up. I might take a walk and talk to y'all. Cause I went to the Brood House. It's a they got brewery slash movie theater. I got to walk from the. I didn't drink though, man. I was a good dude on that one. I didn't drink. All right, let me get my walk. All right, but got. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Oh shit, I'm gonna take a walk. All right, yeah. See, I got parked around the corner. I could walk and talk a little bit. Walk some of this. I bought me some. They had some Cajun pasta in there. That shit was good as hell. Can I still hear me? Yeah, yeah. It was a Flex Brew House, man. Man, I'm mad because like I couldn't even I ain't been drinking, so let me see if I can invite. How the fuck what the chat thing is? All right, there you go. I'm about to I'll drop the link for y'all if y'all want to come up real quick. If y'all have any questions, man, because shit, I was over here trying to dodge bad drivers and shit. Man, it's cold as hell out here. Hey, CP3, they talking about it might snow next week after President's Day and shit. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Hold up. Nah, let's see. Make sure I can see. No, nobody up here. Yeah, all right. But yeah, I do think man, if they just get some better riders, man. If I'm finding that main thing I'm getting right now, I'm just you just go and sit your ass down and get somebody that's gonna make expand these characters a bit. Cause like I can't even tell if anybody coming up. Hold up. Nah. I might put man. So, but damn, I can't tell if anybody trying to come up or anything. I might have to get on my computer in a little bit. But well, look, that's pretty much all I got, right? Without like spoiling the movie. I think a good if y'all just need a good action film, I mean y'all could check it out or whatever. But what I recommend is if you're not really a super big like comic fan, it's cool. But if you're a big comic fan and you know this stuff, it's gonna frustrate you. I'll be 100 with you, man. That movie will frustrate you if you just you really into the source material and stuff. I mean, that's been, but see, the bad thing about it, that's been the comic books, that been the MCU for like years since like 20 since probably earlier than 2019. Like it was at one point they didn't they quit even worrying about like trying to please the actual comic book fan, the people who actually collected and shit. And a lot of stuff like when they what they did change. Like for example, Idris' character, he was like an old white dude and everything. I forgot his name. I think Himdall or something like that. He's like, he looked like um, your standard Viking and stuff. That actually worked having him as that character because like he can act. He's likable. So a lot of people bypass that. Although it was some hardcore Thor fans, because like the Thor comic book head, that's a different lot. Those are cats that play Dungeons and Dragons and shit. Yeah, you all here for support. Hey, you in the back? I can't tell her. Yeah, I don't see you. I don't see you in the back. So but like Nick, the whole Nick Fury thing, like Bendis and I forgot the other dude. They asked I think the writers of like in the 2000s, the ultimate Marvel stuff. They actually made Nick Fury look like Samuel because they wanted Samuel to play that part because they were big fans of Die Hard with Vengeance and I think like Rules of Engagement and a lot of those movies. So they wanted him to play that. So they actually dropped Nick Fury just like Samuel, because they were big fans of Shaft too, like the movie Shaft. Because if you look at Nick Fury, he kind of look like Shaft a little bit, other than like the eye patch or whatever. So they went out their way to make Nick Fury look that way. And the deal they made was like Samuel was about to sue him, but he said, "Hey, if you have me in the movies, you make sure I got that spot in the movies. I'm not gonna do. I'll let y'all keep doing it." Which that's what happened. Oh shit! Hold on, I can't. I got you. Hello.
Yo,
Uh, yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
man.
Well, man. What
Yeah,
up?
yeah. So real quick, I know you was on a tangent. You gave it 5 out of 10. So as a comic guy, they deviated too far from the comic. That's what you're saying?
No, they went in on the all new, all different in some aspects. Of course,
Okay,
there'll be an airplane flying over. All
I got
all new, all different. Not X Men, but Marvel in like the 20 teens,
you. Hmm.
like 2014 on like
Hmm.
when they did Captain Marvel, and Civil War two and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's called Sam Wilson. That's when he became Captain America. Because like That's when the whole Captain America was part of Hydra and shit. That was pissing everybody off. That
Yeah, Captain America was a double agent, and that's when Sam Wilson picked up the mantle in the main
yeah.
universe because Sam Wilson actually had it for like a good 10 years. I only have like 2 comics of
What
that
was
run.
it? Was it? He had.
I have
When
the
did he have it?
I think 2014, 2015 time frame.
Yeah,
That's when
yeah, yeah.
Steve
That's all.
Rogers got
That's
his
all.
power drain. He got his power drain. He gave him the shield. And I got the other one where Steve Rogers made a temporary comeback and they took down Hydra and somebody else. I didn't get anything else beyond that. I just followed the comic, didn't buy it.
Man, that shit. Man, Cap fans. See what people don't know. Cap fans is universal because like he's a
Yeah,
soldier.
right.
You know what I mean? Like. I mean, I would. I mean, I got some Captain American comics. I don't even gonna lie about it. I do got that. But like that run. See that didn't even sell. People don't understand. That didn't sell. Like none of that stuff we're talking about the all new, all different. None of it really sold except I want to say except for the Spider-Man stuff. Like because the Miles Morales was already popular. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Captain Marvel, like oh man, they made her total bitch. God,
I mean, to me, with Captain Marvel, they made an OP a little bit. So let me
yeah,
hear your perspective. I think they made an OP in the movies. And I'm gonna give you my reason why in a second. So why do you think they made her look like a punk? Or I don't say the B word, but I'll let you have
oh they made her like that because they were the people they had making it was actually they don't like men and like
Oh,
if you
dang.
know Miss Marvel Miss Marvel like she was a bombshell like her character she's like the girl she's go look at Earth's Mightiest Avengers that's her
Okay.
character like legit what makes me mad about like the Brie Larson thing. Brie Larson could act the exact same way as she act. I mean, she did it. She did it in all kinds. Like look at Kong Skull Island. You people will forget she was in that movie,
Mm.
but she was like a the girl next door type, and it worked because I mean she just that's how she is in real life. Disney made her act like a bitch to everybody, so it turns people out. You see what I'm saying?
No, I track. Okay. I was looking at it from a perspective of comic. I didn't know the actor herself was acting like. Yeah, I got you.
The-
I follow. I
but
follow.
But this is the thing. They wrote her that way. See, there was I forgot that lady name. Was it what's that motherfucker name that made her? It's on tip of my tongue. But like see, here's the thing. I I got back when I got married back in 2013. I was like, man, I gotta find me a hobby
Yeah.
to like keep me occupied. Like when when you marry, you get lows and all that shit. So I was trying to develop hobbies to get back into. And I was like, well, I'm gonna get back into the comic book. I used to collect comic books like a motherfucker back in the
Okay.
day. And when when you start dating, you start doing it, you let go some shit because like you trying to be with the people, be with the women. That's how it was.
Yep.
So when I met my wife and we were getting serious and stuff, my mom actually misplaced my. I ain't gonna say throw away because she don't know she threw it away or not. Misplaced my other comic books. I had like about two long boxes, and magically they come up missing. So I was a little mad about that. I said, man, let me try to get back in and start. I got money now. I could start me a legit collection. You know what I mean? So when I start getting back into it, I start seeing. Of course, you're gonna go to YouTube first to see where the story's at.
Yeah.
And that was a mistake. So when I went there, that's when I started seeing like what's that shit? Zach from Diversity in Comics. You ever remember that he was a real big one, and he was explaining like all the what they doing and like what's going on behind the scenes shit. So when I started seeing that got me on the whole thing. Like then I realized like oh Disney is screwing this up. I mean, I started seeing everything. Like a lot of stuff that's going on with the MCU right now
Mm,
been going on in comics for at least 8 to 10 years by now. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Miss
that's right.
Chicago?
Yeah. On YouTube, I follow Dope Spill Comics. He's a black guy. I follow his channel from time to
Uh
time
huh.
to see what's out there. And he kept me abreast of what's going on when I don't hit the stores and stuff.
Mhm.
And that's when I bought like one shots and like limited run edition comics. I go after those primarily. So your collection is much more extensive than mine. Um,
Yeah.
but back on the main, Disney, in my opinion, been jacking up Marvel for a New York minute. I mean, from a cinematic perspective, I know it's different from the comic, but it still bugs me because it's like, dang, my childhood right here, and I'm watching it,
Yeah.
and it's like way off. I'm like, I can't relate, but I still enjoy the movie. But like from the Venom joints, I know Venom is mostly Sony. They jacked that up completely. I mean, even with the null part, they jacked that up.
Yeah.
And I was hoping they'd combine that with a Long Way Home with Spider Man because they made
Uh
a
huh.
reference to it, but they did not, and I think they dropped the ball on that.
Yeah, they did. And,
Um,
the thing is, because that's all contractual, because like it was all contractual with Sony and all that. They couldn't do. It was just a lot. And here's the thing. This is the thing about people need to understand with Disney. They jack up these stories so they don't have to pay the original authors and stuff. That's how they doing it. You know what I'm saying?
yep,
So
I know
so
that.
so so for example, Civil War. This is how Civil
Right.
War in the comics is. And the movie Civil War started with was it Speedball? Speedball blowing up a school on accident.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it became a big thing, and then you had villains, villains joining heroes, and heroes joining villains. So it was a whole big thing. So it's totally different. It's similar in the movie, but different. Cause I mean, you just had the Avengers going against each other, but like in the comics, it was way more extensive and stuff. Which of course they probably couldn't do that because then they had the rights to a lot of folks. Cause like you had the rights to Namor, all that shit. But they just not getting all that stuff back. You see what I'm saying?
Interesting. Okay. So Marvel doesn't have complete control of all of their characters as far as copyright. They're just yeah,
I don't know.
because I thought Stan Lee. I know he did X Men to Fox, but now Disney have X Men now. I thought he mortgaged the entire Marvel company and the rights to the characters to Disney just to stay afloat.
No, 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 no. Believe it or not, all the '90s stuff, like
Yeah.
like if you go and you have some the '90s era Marvel stuff from
Mm,
from Jim Lee and all that stuff, that's
mm.
actually um that's actually licensed to Universal. Like if you notice, like when they
Oh
make they had to change Namor all the way in Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
man, they jacked Namor up. But go ahead.
Well, Namor the see if you're a comic book head, you gonna notice Namor is the biggest ass. Matter of fact, look, I like Doctor Doom more than Namor.
I mean, Doom is that dude, but Namor is actually strong and he's smart too. But what I'm saying is they really watered him down in that movie in Black Panther too. That's
Oh
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, no. We on the same page.
Okay.
No, what I'm just saying, man. I mean, Namor is the biggest asshole on the good side.
Of
He's
course.
literally he's a. I mean, it's the reason why him. Let me give you some backdrop for people who don't know. Namor was the reason why Black Panther and Storm broke up because his bitch ass was interfering, and T'Challa had. Look, I would never. That's one
Man,
character. That's the biggest asshole in Marvel. Like you see, it's crazy because like, look, at least I respect what Doom did. Doom just go like every time Storm come to Wachovia or whatever. What's called that? Come on in here. He got a nice. He got not, get out a nice gown. Try to holler at her. Try to
right.
put a game on her because she's regal like a motherfucker. See, that's another thing about Storm. People need to know. Like Storm acts like she basically act like fucking Sandra. I bet say Angela Bassett on the Black Panther movies. That's how Storm acts, the Riga side. You know what I mean?
Mm, I know what you mean. You
So
just giving explanation to the crowd. I know
yeah, yeah, yeah,
exactly what
yeah,
you mean
yeah.
for that.
I mean,
But
all right. Let me answer dumb stuff. It's a show called Falcon and Winter Soldier. It kind of explains that. See, this is the part. That's another problem with them doing them shows on Disney Plus. It's a lot of folks gonna be in the dark when they go to this movie, not gonna really understand. And I'm personally, I don't think the writing helps that. The writing was subpar. I'm just being 100, y'all. You have to go in knowing shit. You know what I mean? So that's
I'm going to
if
check the
anything.
movie out. I was going to check the movie out tomorrow after I get out the gym. So treat myself out. I ain't got no date. It's Valentine's Day, but screw it. I just got to check this movie out. I was going to wait, but you got me interested because I want to see what you mean by subpar writing. And I just want to see how everything builds up. So for Red Hulk, did they at least keep the character in line somewhat with the comic? As far as how he gets angry, he gets hotter and hotter, and he passes out when he gets too hot, and he absorbs energy and crap.
You uh he does get the heat thing. They keep that in line. I
Okay.
mean, they kept that part in line. So here's the funny thing. They like people were trying to say that they were trying to make Harrison make Thunderbolt like Trump. That's what they were trying to say. Be 100 you. He's a mixture of Trump and Biden because he do a little Biden shit.
Okay,
Like he do
because I mean,
like
Thunderbolt,
like
but
he.
Thunderbolt Ross was a smart dude. He's not like a Trump. At least right in the comic, that is. At least to me.
But I mean, yeah, I would say this like, he was boisterous. I mean, smart. Well, look, let's be 100. Trump ain't no dummy. Biden really wasn't dumb. He just did super shit. So
Right,
but they
right.
not dumb to get to that position. I
Of
mean,
course.
you had to know how to talk to people and get people in line. One or other. You got to play Game of Thrones. so
I mean,
so
not. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I got what you're saying,
you
man.
know,
I ain't gonna
that's
say
all
nothing.
I'm saying.
Nah, I'm gonna dox myself. I ain't gonna say nothing. But,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna shut up. But
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But like I said, they play the. I just said they play the Game of Thrones and keep it at that.
oh man, yeah, but but yeah, again, I had to watch the movie to see what you're talking about. But again, in the comic, at least in my opinion, the way Thunderbolt Ross is wrote up and his obsession with the Hulk and stuff like that, he doesn't come across as a Trump. That's all I'm saying. He
Yeah,
comes across as someone that, by any means necessary, he was to take down the Hulk and other craziness.
yeah. See, because here's the thing, they do the pejoratives of like we're here, we in this together and all that stuff. That's that left shit. You know, they always gotta talk about how we together and it's thing united. Let's do this. You know, ain't the pejorative. You know what I'm saying? So he got that going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But then then behind the scenes he's a little boisterous and got a little attitude and stuff, which both of them both have.
Right,
I
right.
see what they're trying to do. I see what they're trying to do there.
Okay.
A lot of people ain't gonna catch on to that because like it goes in your biases. But I see, I kind of see it. I see what they were trying to
Okay.
go with.
Right. Yeah, man.
Of
But
go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead, dude. Go ahead. Go ahead. Cause I'm gonna jump off here soon. I'm about to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm about to go and take a shower and get myself together and play with the kids and shit.
Hey, my man. But
But
only thing I was gonna respond to thumbnail lady real quick. But hey, I'll be that dude that go to the movie theater about like maybe 8 seats around me because I ain't got no date because I'm a hater.
goddamn.
I don't want nobody to sit beside me, man. I'm
You
mad.
never know. Yeah, you might be missing your blessing. It might be hey, it's been times where shit. I went to a movie by myself and came back with somebody. Shit, back in the day. You might be missing your blessing trying to be a hater.
Hey man, I'm throwing salt in the game, man. I've been a bachelor for like 2.5 years. Nah, I'm salty right now, but
They might don't want to pop the balloon. They might want to both of them. You never know.
hey, man, I'm gonna pop the. You know what's funny? I would definitely do pop the balloon, son. I'll do it.
I bet your old super clearance ass will do some shit like that. Super clearance ass nigga.
Shit.
So you're like, so what you do? Classified.
Classified.
Classified, bitch.
Only thing I'm gonna tell you, I got a job. I pay taxes, son. That's all I do.
Shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
something
talk.
like that.
But yeah, man. But no, I'll definitely let you know what I think tomorrow because I'm gonna check out the It's a 6:31. You was talking about it. There's still matinee prices here, so I got to take it for that. So is it 2 hours?
Roughly 2 hours. I got out. I got there 4:30. Got out like at 6. The trailer. You have to add the trailers and all that stuff. You know.
Right. Yeah, bad. Shoot, I'm gonna just hit that up after the gym. I'm gonna be going that joint sweaty. I don't care.
Musty ass nigga gonna be in the gym. Musty ass nigga gonna be in the mood.
Hey man, I mean when I bought the ticket, I was like maybe the 4th person in the theater at 5:30. So hopefully it stays empty. But if not, they're gonna smell my sweaty ass. I don't care. Fuck
it. Man, hey. I ain't gonna lie. I used to go to shit at the track practice. Hey, let's go to Dollar Moose. Hell yeah, let's go to Dollar Moose real quick. Because you had to see who was inviting us to Dollar Moose. You know, you ain't stop and go. You ain't gonna stop and go. You gonna go past and go. You know, do what you gotta do. Yeah, I want to move.
Facts. All right, man. I'll definitely let you know what I think of it in the chat, or you have another live or something. You know, we talk about it for a little bit.
I don't probably do a live. I don't know about tomorrow because Valentine's Day. I give time to the old lady and, and my dogs and shit.
No question.
But like maybe Saturday. I see what's going. Oh, ain't it slam dunk competition Saturday? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I might do a watch party for that. I don't set that up. Might do a watch party for that.
It's a bet.
Listen to thumbnail lady time. I did. You saw why I deadlift. She not trying to be funny. Say I don't got no legs. I do my legs. I do my leg day on Monday anyway.
Man, leg day every day, son. I'm a big proponent of leg day, man. Leg day.
You do leg day every day.
I do leg presses every day, and I got a video posted on my IG. Every day, leg day.
You do deadlifts? You doing deadlifts too?
Man, I'm gonna tell her myself, man. I don't deadlift no more.
Oh, you fucked the shit up? Okay, I got you.
You already know. When the body says don't do it, don't do it. I haven't done it since.
Yeah, I do deadlifts like maybe once or twice out a month, just to make sure. You know, that's untapped testosterone. People don't know that. That's untapped testosterone. You gotta keep. I'm forward now. You gotta keep everything flowing right.
Hey, facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Hey, but all right, man. I'm about to end this, man.
All right, son.
Hey, y'all take care, man. It's about to be 8 o'clock, man. I gotta make sure these girls good and everything. Y'all take care, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming up, homie.
Hey, no question, man. Thanks for allowing me up, man. I'm going to bed, son.
Catch y'all later. Y'all take care.
Sir.